Doma Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, before we get to boxing, I done told y'all, and if you watch a little NBA, because that's why, I'm taking a couple of days off from the boxing news, let some things happen, so it's more to talk about. Because not really much going on, right? But, talk about a little something. But before, I told y'all, the NBA, watch three teams. I've been telling you for about a month now, right? Watch the Pelicans. You're going to watch the Pelicans anyway because Zion Williamson's back. Even they lost the first game when he came back and Drew Holiday's back. And, they're going to have issues, right? I think they need to bring Drew Holiday from the bench, right? So he can handle his business from there. But once they get that together, they're going to be a problem. Told you Oklahoma City Thunder. Keep your eye on them, like I told you, and the Indiana Pacers. Those are three teams I'm gonna keep mentioning, so you know where you heard it from. And I've been talking before, not now, because now it's getting to be obvious to watch them, right? But before, you gotta know what you're talking about, know what you're looking at. But let's go on to boxing, right? Ain't too much going on in the heavyweight division right now. We know the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder gonna throw down in February, and it's not too much going on, not really. But your boy Dillian Whyte, you know, the contender, the one who came off the doping issue, and he's been exonerated from the doping issue. But we know what time it is. That's the second time, right? His B sample never was shown to the public, right? They never revealed what happened there. But he's been exonerated, and he's back. First thing he does is start talking about Deontay Wilder, but it's becoming a joke. There's still people that seem to believe the man when it's talking about Deontay Wilder. Hey, I need to scream Deontay Wilder's name. And I told you guys, it's like Trump. When he's in trouble, he screams Obama's name. Because that's what his fans, or whatever, I'm just going to call them fans, going to be nice. That's what they want to hear. Something about Obama. Right? So the Dillian Whyte fans, right? They're really Anthony Joshua fans, but they're going to say Dillian Whyte fans. They love to hear when he says something about Deontay Wilder. But it's just way too documented that he has thousands of opportunities. And so we're not going to continuously get into it. But we know he had the opportunity to fight Ortiz a couple of times, Dominic Brazil, to get to Deontay Wilder. And he just wouldn't do it. Right? Similar to what he did to Kubrat Pulev. He could have fought Pulev by now. Think about all these opportunities. Wow, why? You've been in too many fights hurt. You had all these opportunities, so he doesn't want Wilder. Trust me, he would have had him already. Similar to Anthony Joshua, he would have had him already if they wanted. So, but the fans of these kind of people, Canelo fans, Johnny Golovkin fans, people that I get on, right? But most of these people that you have to be honest about, right? You loved them at the beginning. I like me Dillian Whyte. I want Dillian Whyte to beat Anthony Joshua, right? I was going for Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte, when Dillian Whyte steps in the house, it's going to be a fight. You know what I'm saying? You like the guy, right? Joshua too at the beginning, and then it's like you get all scary. What's going on? And then the fans start getting, when somebody, I don't care who you are, but if you're being unjust, then I'm sorry. I'm a harmony type fanatic. I like things, to be just for everyone, right? That's just me, So when you start being unjust and you treating somebody like they're below you, then I'm going for the guy who's below you. That's what's going to happen automatically. I can't do nothing about it. Gennady Golovkin, big fan. Till he just, then they tell he's the very best, and you say, well, but why won't he fight anybody that's the very best? And he's still doing it. So it's all of them. It's not just Dillian Whyte or Anthony Joshua or Gennady Golovkin or Canelo. Those four I have a problem with, right? Because they're not doing what they should be to be ranked as high as they are and exalted as high as they are. But just still all of them are awesome. Now, Dillian Whyte is calling out everybody except Ortiz again, right? Messing around with Andy Ruiz Jr., which is not a bad fight, right? I need to be getting on Andy Ruiz Jr. right now for firing his trainer, Manny Robles, right? Manny Robles ain't the one that got fat for a fight. It wasn't his fault. It was not his fault. He should be firing Manny Robles after he fights again, right? Because Manny Robles helped him do all that other stuff. He went and that money went to his head, and he didn't train. That's not a good time. I don't like the look, but that's cool. That's another thing. But Dillian Whyte's messing with him and Povetkin, both guys who lost, right? Cool. So my point is, if you're gonna mess with guys who lost, the baddest one is Ortiz. What person that's not a champion do you get more props for beating than Ortiz? Who? Man, I think that everyone needs to stop listening, and I've said it 1,000 times, but this 1,001 ain't gonna hurt. Stop listening to Dillian Whyte or any heavyweight who's talking about they want to fight somebody. Have you noticed since Ortiz has fought Wilder, has anybody, just I mean, please somebody come tell me somebody who's calling Ortiz out. It's ridiculous. Everybody, no one says anything about like he just doesn't exist, and it happens to Guillermo Rigondeaux as well. Always has. And the people who didn't fight Guillermo Rigondeaux are all way more famous than him. Carl Frampton, don't you know him? Say it all the time. Lee Selby, know him more than Rigondeaux. You say Rigondeaux who? Right? Right? Abner Mares, Leo Santa Cruz, all them guys, way famous, handle their business. Rigger who? Right? Rigger the dude is Rigger the dude who none of them wanted to fight, and they got more famous for not fighting him. And that's the same thing. Ortiz is up there. Anybody, and I'm going to say it the last time, anybody who beats Ortiz will become the automatic mandatory for whoever got belts. The whole world will want them to see. And Dillian Whyte knows. If he would have beat him in 2017, 2018, Dillian Whyte gets an automatic shot at Deontay Wilder. If Pavette can beat him, if Kubrat Pulev beat him, if anybody had beat him, anybody beat Luis Ortiz, you're going to get a title shot immediately. And you know why? Because the world, everybody, all the boxing writers, the ones that are silent right now about Ortiz, they'll start talking. So Dillian Whyte is messing with Andy Ruiz Jr. I don't know if that's a headline, because my headline is he's messing with somebody else, and it's not Luis the Real King Kong Ortiz. So basically, that's nothing new. So I could have took another day off from doing videos because it's the same old, same old. Somebody say Ortiz's name. Doing sports talk worldwide, and I'm up out of here, y'all.